Okay, let's talk about it. R.Kelly has officially been found guilty in a court of law. How do you feel about that, brother? You feel like well, we know you feel like he's guilty, but what about all this time they're throwing at him? You feel like that's justice? You feel like,
Yeah,
this
I
is
believe that karma is a bitch. His case was over with in 2006. They was offering him 15 years. That'll roughly be 2021. If he did the 15 years, he'll be getting out right about now. But he did what he did, and he beat the case. 15 years later, now he's facing 10 of life. Hey, I believe what goes around comes around, man.
look, oh man, look, I'm not the lawyer, I'm not the judge. And
But you are
I
human
feel like
with
the
eyes.
man needs some help, man. The man needs some help, but they talking about he can face as much as 100 years far as found guilty in what's that, New York? Where the next case gonna be held at?
He got another case in Chicago and one in Minnesota. Yeah, man. He just listen.
Damn it, they ain't it's motherfuckers that murder people that ain't getting this type of time.
And it's people that murder people that do get that type of time.
No.
So, hey, listen.
You say okay. You say you seen somewhere he was found with child pornography.
Yeah, they got videos. They got new videos of him peeing on girls, making them peeing on the chick face.
How old is this girl he peed on?
I think she said she was 16. The other girl where he making that white shit on her face. Like, man, the man has a problem. Yeah. Even was fucking the boys. At 16, the man has a problem. Hurt people. And listen, you got away with it the first time. Somebody should have got him some help. That's what's wrong with people with money. They surround themselves around yes motherfuckers.
Look,
somebody should have got him some help.
I'm saying 10 years max for everything. And that's 10 years max for everything. To have this man in there to his fucking dying day, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Because we gave you a chance.
He definitely hung himself. He definitely hung himself.
They gave him a chance.
What
makes you think? Listen,
it's something to this, man. It's something to this.
If they was trying to take away his freedom before, and he rich, and they was trying to get him. Man, that man beat the case. And
this is a emotionally driven case. He was guilty in the public court before he was guilty in the judicial system.
When you talk about this time?
I'm saying far as in the public court.
Yeah, because everybody knew you was dropping hits 20 years ago. I'm talking about you just dropping bangers. People to the point where people like, fuck that. But now you ain't dropping bangers. And people remember 20 years ago when they see the videotape of you pissing on a girl. And now they like, well, he did that. That's just like if you go to court and they say you got 20 priors of robbing people, you are a robber. Like, come on, bro.
But like I said, I didn't pull it up. Maybe I got time to pull it up. But like I was telling you about, a lot of politicians actually were caught
let's keep this energy on how we feel about
No. See, right now, I'm saying this to say, far as this time they're giving him, far as this racketeering, far as this.
He deserve it.
A criminal enterprise.
Listen, he been plucking kids out of the bunch and just making them his sex dolls, bro. He deserve it. He deserve it.
This man got
He married Aaliyah when she was 14, 15 years old, and he was 27. That shit is disgusting. Real talk, bro.
Bottom line, a lot of these women
he befriended his buddy. We come from Chicago, West Side, George's Music Room. He befriended him and misused his man. That's cocky, man. I don't know. That's bro. That's dirty. That's real dirty.
I'm just looking at the world we live in. I just feel like he get made out to be a monster.
He is a monster, bro. He called himself the Pied Piper.
He a perverted man that's abusing his motherfucking fame and fortune.
That's just like me stabbing
taking advantage of women.
My rap name is the Slasher. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But it's just like, this time they throwing at him, I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I think. Listen, we offered you 15 years 15 years ago.
I think
we offered you 15
years
just, 15 years ago.
I think the brother getting railroaded.
No, and
I think he, like I said, I definitely think he needs some help. I definitely think some type of counseling.
Listen,
but shit.
Listen, fuck R.Kelly. He ain't teach himself how to read. Man, listen, he knew he was wrong for doing what the fuck he was doing. On the real, like he ain't do nothing to help himself, if you ask me. But he helped himself sexually.
If you had $100 million, how, and you wasn't with what was that, monogamy? You wasn't with just being with one woman. How many women would you have, and how would you have them behaving?
I would have how many women? It depends. I'll pick a number out of the hat one day. I don't know. It depends. But they wouldn't be. Look, I would not be in the group, a room with full of women, and I pick out the ones where I got to ask for their ID. I just know that. I know that wouldn't be the thing. These would be all consenting adults.
See, for one, this new girl you talking about that was peed on. This is new information to me.
He peed on a few more people. That was his thing, man.
Yeah, obviously, shit. Obviously,
man, that was his thing. You know bodily fluids was.
But that's the thing, though. They got a whole fucking name for this. What they call it, golden shower. So that says like he ain't the only one.
But he doing this.
And like I said, the last episode, I was thinking about kills, and I'm like, man, that might just feel good, but like, who about to clean up some piss? You know, the aftermath could be a motherfucker. Like, this little too freaky for me. You know what I mean?
He pissing on people's kids, man. I'm just being. He come around in his nice cars and all this goofy shit, picking up people's kids. Man, that shit is wrong, bro.
Like a lot of motherfuckers been doing my whole motherfucking life. Like a lot of men been dealing with younger women my whole life, and they still doing it.
Yeah, but he is in.
When they took this man computers and shit, I ain't hear nothing about them finding no child porn on there like they did a lot of these politicians.
Man, listen.
And a lot of them, man, come from under it.
The politician is not a darkie. They grabbed him the first time.
Okay, that's why I want to hear. That's why I want to hear. This black man's being railroaded for some reason.
If you get
the
on
powers
the train,
that be is ready for this brother go.
If you get on the train, that's on you. If you get on the train, listen, he got on the train twice. He got on the train twice. Stop the games, man. You don't hear shit else about R.Kelly. Jay-Z going to jail for anything. You don't hear shit about Puff Daddy going to jail for anything. You don't hear shit about Irv Gotti them going to jail for anything. Like, nah, I don't want no smoke.
See, right now I'm more focused on the time because hey, it's a bit of evidence that came up that I wasn't even aware of.
He is.
So I'm gonna keep it real with that.
And on top of that, and this one really adds injury to insult. He was giving them herpes, bro. You know he got herpes, right?
You got a lot of foul motherfuckers on that shit.
Man, and he was giving these kids herpes.
The brother Usher, they say he was giving motherfuckers herpes.
Yeah, he was wrong. But
you know what I'm saying?
R.Kelly double wrong because he is giving kids herpes. Bro, come on, man.
So you feel like he deserved 100 years?
No, I don't. I'm not saying get him 100 years. They say he can get anywhere from 10 to life. So
I heard 10 to 100.
Well, in every he can get 100 because of all the shit he charged with.
Yeah,
if they break it down.
And that's what I'm saying. They just found him guilty on everything. I'm wondering how much time he about to get for this first shit, and will it be ran concurrent?
Honestly, I think that he should get
for each state.
Look, honestly, I think he should get back when he get out. His sexual, he shouldn't even be able to, for meaning like 30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
I don't know, man. They just
I think he should get
the way they throw this time around be crazy sometimes.
I think he should get anywhere from 20 to 30 years.
I remember Jada saying, I think it was past on one of his rhymes, how you been got more time for a burning than you actually did for a murder type shit, if I'm mistaken. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing more wicked than taking a life. I don't see nothing topping
I do, though. I do.
You're taking somebody's life?
I do. By torturing a motherfucker. By putting, like, what he did was, like, that'll stay with them people forever, what he was doing to them while they was kids, bro. So I'm not saying that's
but it wasn't nobody. How much was these people traumatized when nobody was coming out until it was the cool thing to do?
Because they were scared. They were scared. Now that you get into the trial.
They were scared, B. You really believe that?
Now that I do. Now that you get it, man, R. Kelly basically said he told the chick that's how people come up missing. You stand in his mansion, you see how he's moving. What makes you think you can't come up missing? He paying your parents off already. What makes you think you can't come up missing if you say so? I'm just being honest.
Man, these motherfuckers was with the shit. They with the shit.
I'm not saying
and like I
that,
say,
I'm not saying that everybody wasn't
in
with the
today's
shit.
society we living in, they got these age limit shit set. So if he wasn't within them legal boundaries, hey, I guess the man deserves time.
Man,
I'm willing to say that, but
shit is wrong. They was
how much
back
time
in the
is too
in the
much time
for fucking kids?
And I feel like they railroading them with all this extra shit to give them too much motherfucking time that's not deserved.
That shit is deserved. That shit is he married a 14-year-old 30 years ago.
Okay, yeah, 30 years ago, B.
And he's still doing it. He's still doing what he doing 30 years ago. If somebody don't stop him, he's still going like, come on, bro. He's still doing it. He should not still, motherfucker should not still be accusing him of doing what he did 30
How
years
old was
ago.
this motherfucker when they came to court talking about the new teenager got pissed on?
Man,
how old is she now?
The defense had 50 motherfuckers. The defense had 50 motherfuckers. So some of them was grown now, some of them was but when the video happened, the bitch was like 16, 17.
Think of how many celebrities, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
But they
fucking thousands of people. I'm just saying when it was easy for them to put, I say that to say it was easy for them to pull up 50 people because they're getting around. Like you've been R. Kelly for a minute now.
Bro, but they ain't almost get locked up for it. R. Kelly, your shit out in the open. You done married.
I'm saying you got more people that want to jump on the bandwagon.
What you mean jump on the bandwagon?
It's easy to come up with 50 people when you somebody like R. Kelly to jump on the bandwagon.
Because 1,000 motherfuckers.
Exactly.
And they've been popping since the 96.
Exactly.
So they could have came up with 100 motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I'm just being real.
But how much is it you feel is bullshit? And how much is because it sounds like an emotionally driven case. Everybody come up there pouring out their emotions.
Yeah, of course.
How much they was traumatized and whatnot.
Exactly, bro.
So,
bro, my daughter
who can sue who?
And I see how young-minded she's mature. But come on, bro. Man, that shit wrong. That shit is wrong, nigga. That shit is wrong. Period. There's no way around it. He been doing that shit he been doing it ever since the 90s. With Aaliyah, he got away with the Aaliyah thing. He got away twice. Third time is a charm. You got away with Aaliyah. But
he going to court in how many different states?
He only got 2 more now.
2 more, so he had 3 different states on it.
Yeah, the Fed case, they just tried it in New York. Bail, okay.
I thought that was the one that he's facing 10 to 100. That's when he just lost?
Right, and he can face up to 10 to 100.
Come on, B.
So
that's
now,
crazy.
after that case, whatever they give him now, he got to come back here and fight the charge.
Will he have? I'm wondering. Will he have to serve 10 to 20 and then start another 10 to 20, or will it all be ran concurrently?
I don't know. But they gonna give enough time where it ain't gonna make a difference. I know that. Period. It ain't gonna make a difference how they do it. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at
I just don't feel like he deserves all that.
Let me say this. You gotta look at this too. Now, whatever the Fed said, you know how court works. Whatever the people the Feds brought up, whatever they said, the state ain't using that. The state got a totally different case.
Give him some time. Give him some counseling. Get him some help.
Some counseling. He is rich. He ain't poor.
I'm saying they got him now, but like, come on, man, they hate this brother.
That man is rich. That man, he should have got himself some counseling. They gonna give him some counseling, all right. On the real, he gonna get some counseling. Period. He should have got himself some counseling.
It's like whoever chooses to hit that cancel button, as far as in today's cancel culture, everybody just jump on the bandwagon like, yeah, fuck him, without even doing their due diligence to look at this motherfucking
we do our
without doing their homework
20, 30 years ago. We just looked over it because he was making good music.
Yes, he was.
And I'm being real. And you can see the difference because he ain't dropping hits now, and even it ain't crowded in front of the courtroom, and you see the verdict. Period. He's making them hits, and people was looking over that. You ain't making hits now. Reality done kicked in.
Where his major fan base, these motherfuckers, they got jobs
movies.
Let
me say this. One of the women, the little girl who was standing outside with the R. Kelly, free R. Kelly in the beginning, he wound up fucking that little girl. And she was 15, 16. Come on, bro.
Yeah, she like 16, 17. And
bro,
that same girl said she lied about the age. I know the girl you're talking about. We spoke on it. That girl
who is picking the youngest women out the bunch?
Yeah, so once again, he
has a problem.
Yeah, he got a problem.
And he didn't go get help for his problem. He surrounded himself around enablers, yes, people. So you know what? Now you got to reap what you sow. Okay, go to jail, nigga.
But to be looking at possibly 100 years, though, man.
Yep. Because we told you.
That's too.
We told you. You got away with it twice. You got away with it twice.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, yep. You got away with it twice, nigga. I don't know who you thought you was. Period. You got away with it twice. In the public eye, you got away with it twice. You should have moved to Japan or something where they let you fuck kids.
How much time do you get for something like rape?
You get a whole bunch of time for rape. You get like 20, 30 years for rape. And it depends on how
I don't know the motherfucker got no 20. I don't know the motherfucker got no 20, 30.
Man, you get 20, 30 years.
I ain't saying they don't, but it's like.
Yeah, you get 20, 30 years for rape. Definitely. You get 20, 30 years for rape.
I already knew they was gonna find him guilty on something, but goddamn, how you make racketeering stick? That just alone show me they just stick addicted to this nigga.
I'm not disagreeing with the railroad thing. Yeah. But hey, he got on the train. Like, nigga, you got on the train. That's on you. I don't know. You kept thinking the train was gonna make it through the tunnel, and this time it didn't. That's on you. Period.
Yeah, man, but it's cool when you ain't in that situation.
Man, listen.
No, yes, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation,
exactly.
but it's
I
like,
gotta say, fuck that nigga.
But it's like,
this
come on, man,
walk in the alley, hang with my girlfriend and shit.
Shit happened, B, and it's like, I just feel like, man, I'm mainly just fucked up.
So let me ask you this: how much time you think he should get?
I say 10 is sufficient.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. 10
years sufficient. That's
and you think? Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, he get 10 years. They give him 10 years. He get out.
And he should get out. I'm saying 5 to 10.
Let me ask you
okay, 5 to 10.
He do 5 to 10, and he get out. Do you not think he's gonna continue to fuck? And
hell no! You just did 5 to 10. His whole world got turned upside down. He come from under that other shit. So
you said when he get out from 5 to 10 years, he gonna be cured.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, he's not gonna act on it. He's not gonna act on his urges.
Oh wow.
He's gonna do what you said in past episode. He gonna get somebody that look young. He gonna get a grown motherfucker that look young.
I don't see that.
He gonna get him a 21, 23.
No, he has a problem. He has a real problem.
Yeah, but not no motherfucker.
To the point where he record every act. He record every sexual.
I don't see him giving no 100 years. I can see these motherfuckers giving him about 40, 50 with the way they throwing his time around. That's too fucking much time, B.
Nah,
you want this nigga to die in jail?
Man, listen, I'm not saying.
What you think Hugh Hefner was doing with some of the motherfuckers in his mansion? The Playboy guy.
I never heard about him pissing on kids.
Man,
I never heard about him pissing on kids.
I just seen stories of some of the motherfucking women was underage in that motherfucking Playboy mansion.
I never heard him pissing on kids. I never heard anybody alleged.
He had some underage Playboy bunnies, man.
Man, listen, I haven't heard about it. You actually,
real shit.
I haven't heard about it.
That's why I brought it up. Like,
I'm not justifying nobody.
He just the top dog for player. He the player of players.
Person that publicly been a pedophile for 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. A pedophile, B.
He married a 14-year-old, bro. It ain't nothing else to say. While he was 27, he damn near 30. He married a girl that was 14. He is a pedophile. He fucked a girl who was his friend, niece or something. Where he befriended his friend, but then like he tried to help her.
Okay, you never answered my question. How much time do you feel is sufficient for this?
I just told you.
How much?
20 to 30 years.
20 to 30?
He's 55 right now. So if he get out, he should be, I want him to be 75, 80, where he can't even fucking want to fuck. Period. He should not. They should take all his youth from him. Because when he was able to, he fucked over people.
And wait a minute. This is fast. He's got convinced. You got to do 85% of that.
Well, he is done. Somebody throw the towel in.
I'm saying you got to do 85% of that time.
You know this. Dog. That was the Fed case.
Man.
That was a Fed case.
Nah, man. That's too much. How did he even get federal?
because he took them across state. He was bringing minors across state lines when they was 15 and 16, and to the point where they got their IDs. You know how the feds move. They got their IDs where his handler was getting the IDs there and buying the girls plane tickets to where he was at. They was minors, so that's a Fed case. So while you said that he wasn't still doing that, no, yes, he was doing that, and he was scoring them minors. They got him trafficking minors across state
Once
lines
again,
for immoral purposes.
by him being convicted of racketeering, by them always in there talking about shit that happened 20-30 years ago and not focus on what's going on today.
Because they're going to leave that up to the state. So, and they was talking about, they got together.
So you feel like he come
like, you know what, we going to try for this.
So you feel like he can come from up under the state department, or it's a wrap there
no,
too?
He's done. I think if he would have beat the Fed case, I think he would have beat the state.
But how many people beat the feds though? You know how the feds roll, B.
But I'm just saying, everybody them did it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm thinking if he would have beat the feds,
Dr. Sabi did too. Ain't his name?
Yeah. He's not beating the he's done now. He's not beating the state, bro. Because now the state's seeing the formula to win. The state watched the feds, and they just gonna do the exact thing that the feds did to book his ass. You know how the domino has failed.
Well, I hope a lot of brothers like R. Kelly out there, I hope this has taught you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I hope this is a wake-up call for maybe you get the shit together, man,
if
fall
God
back,
you
do something different.
If you get a second chance in life at something, take it. R. Kelly got a second chance, a third chance. Look, he got Aaliyah. A videotape came out.
Him pissing.
Him pissing on. Man, listen. He could even if he didn't do what he did, he was gonna go to jail for it. Real talk. That's just how karma works.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely some karma going on. It's bigger than that though.
Period,
you call
man.
it
period.
Whatever title you put on it, man.
Listen, them people got video. Them people had videotapes. That's why they made the trial where the press can't come in. That's why you can't see no press because they didn't want to show, they didn't want the press to see. But they had videotapes of him pissing on women, making women wipe shit on their face, and were pissing on the girls or whatever. We're like, man, Joe, that man is.
Yeah, he's a super freak. But shit,
it's nothing wrong with being a super freak.
Is he a motherfucking pedophile?
Yes, he married a 14-year-old girl.
That was never brought to the court of law.
But he did it though, bro. He did it. They got him married, regardless if he went to jail for it. He did that.
Leah won 14.
That's just like
I know. I get it.
You already know that's the man in the neighborhood. Regardless, he went to jail. That nigga is that's Jeepers Creepers. Period, bro. He married that nigga. He like kids. Period.
Yeah.
He been liking kids for 30, 40 years. So I figured, listen, you do the crime, you do the time. Period. So R. Kelly ain't special.
He definitely not. This has been proven.
Yeah, now. Yeah, now.
But shit, how many black motherfuckers out there are?
And like they say, I was watching the news channel, and they brought up a point that I keep bringing up to people who support R. Kelly.
What was that?
Man, he was doing this to our kids.
Our kids.
He was doing this to black kids, bro. It is not one white motherfucking girl up there.
I bet that struck a nerve.
Yeah, I'm just being real. He was doing
they
it
knew
to
what they
our
was doing about
kids.
shit.
That shit that's something wrong with her. But people don't look at that. It was our daughters he was lurking on. Man, get your daughter.
Well, obviously that's his preference. Black women then.
Yeah, but no, black little girls. Not black women. Not black women. If he was dealing with black women, he'll be free. Oh, yeah. If he was dealing with black women, he would not have the problems he's been having.
I don't see it because it was black women that came out, and then all of a sudden they got talking about these kids. I haven't seen them, but I've definitely heard. I think you told me. I ain't heard about no new pistol tank. This new information.
Right. Listen, I do my research. I do my research.
I feel like the brother's still
That's
getting.
why I'm so
I feel
passionate
think he getting railroaded.
This nigga. That's why because he don't know some of the information that I know. That's why people say, well, real like, nah, if you know.
Man, racketeering alone says that. Racketeering alone, man. What criminal enterprise? This wasn't no criminal enterprise. Bitch.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Listen, when
criminal
you
enterprise,
bro, he had them right. He had his handlers right with a stack of papers with his number on there. Bam, 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 bam. He had them hand out his number. Bam, to who he wanted, whatever. Bam, okay, now he got him, he called him. Now he got another person to, all right, you get their ID. You know what I'm saying? We go get them a plane ticket, you get them here. Now when they get there, he got another motherfucker who, bam, take their phone, do that. Man, he had a system.
And a lot of famous motherfuckers do have things like this.
But not with kids, not when you, but he was doing something illegal. He
Yeah.
was doing something illegal with his system. You can have that system if that was with a regular adult. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing.
So
but,
you saying he told them to pass it strictly to the minors?
Yeah, well, that's the one.
Because they got a lot of his people saying that they didn't see a lot of this stuff going on.
Of course, that's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
A lot of people said they did. You even got famous people get up there and say, "Like, man," even the women like, "Man," you know, so everybody knew. But yeah, he had people like, yeah, her right there, him right there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's an organization. It ain't like he walked up to the kid, gave him a number, put him on a plane, then he did that by himself. Like, nah, he had people helping him. That's why I say some of them people should also get tried because y'all watched him commit crime after crime after crime after crime and did nothing about it. Period. It ain't just him by himself. I think they should go after some of his people that was helping him because they only did it for the money. Because they wouldn't have watched no they wouldn't have watched no normal other 40, 50-year-old talk to no 16-year-old kid. Ain't nobody gonna watch that. Not another man.
I can get racketeering a little better is like you say they had somebody else in there with them. As far as the people that was that was supporting this shit. What you say his handlers?
Yeah, they might, but you know what? They might bring, since they got a guilty verdict on him, now I can see the feds grabbing some of them unless they sign plea agreements or whatever. But
you know they did. You know they made a motherfucking deal.
Real shit, but I was about to say,
real shit.
Bro, like, no.
Just tell us what you want. Tell us what we want to hear, man. We gonna make sure you straight.
Man, he used his. They had receipts of payoff where he paying the one girl rent. He been paying it for 3-4 years, so that means they got the doctor where he had his own personal doctor coming to the house to treat the girls who had herpes. But that nigga was sick.
He was sick for paying rent and caring for the herpes.
Because you gave these.
Yeah, look, man, the brother got issues, but
and now since you fucking them, you paying them off. They young, they don't know better. Oh yeah, R.Kelly pay my rent. Yeah, you fucking sick.
Once again, I'm with you, man. I'm with you when up until all this motherfucking time.
Oh, I think nigga deserves that, bro. That nigga deserve that, bro. That's just like if your ass out here hustling and you keep doing the same shit and you keep getting house arrest, and when they find like, well, what? How they gave us 20 years this time? Well, shit, nigga, well. They did give you house arrest 3 times for the same shit. Like you keep running up to the tree that you know about to fall.
Well, you see, I ain't got a whole lot to say.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like you can't if it was a regular nigga in a different situation, a nigga would feel nothing for him. Like, well, we told that nigga stop hitting with that gun. We told him.
Maybe you're right on that. Maybe you're right.
I'm just being real.
But see, a regular nigga, we wouldn't know all his business the way we
do. But I'm just saying, we're just looking at the meat and potatoes of it. Where like they finally, man, they booked Lil Rob for the murder, and he ain't even do it. But we like, man, when we told us that stop hanging around because the shit from the last time he got arrested. You already know.
Yeah, but look.
That's what his ass get.
40, 50 years, because if they talking about like 100, you already got some shit. I just see maybe 40, 50. I think 20 and 30 too much.
They is about to he ain't never getting out. He ain't never getting out. Period. Like you said.
Yeah.
You got to be 85% of the feds.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly already 55 years old.
Yeah.
How much out of your Bill Cosby?
It wasn't that much.
Like 8. 8, right? Like 10,
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that much?
Almost 10 years. Yeah.
Was it 10?
Yeah, I think it was like 8 to 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? I'm expecting something more like that.
Cosby ain't get.
Okay, let's talk.